Alright, back again with another video for you guys. And today, we're going to be doing the top 7 tablets that can be had for about, $80 to $200. Now, I got a new little setup here. Went out and grabbed myself a Chromecast the other day, and now we're filming from my living room, and what you're seeing is being cast to my TV. I figured that this would make it a little bit easier, and I get more light since I'm in the living room. So, without further ado, let's get to this. So now let me just line up the first one here. Alright, we're going to go in price order, and I'm going to talk a little bit about these. Let's get this camera lined up. Alright, so the first one on the list is the Lenovo Tab 2 A7. And, yeah. From the videos that I've seen about this guy, seems to be a pretty solid and straightforward tablet. Not too many bells and whistles, but for the processing package that it has, it performs really, really well. So, it's pretty much a basic tablet that does everything you need it to, from what I can gather. And, you know, the specs aren't great. 1 gig of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, quad-core processor, you know, specs aren't great. But from what I can gather, Lenovo has put together decently solid tablet that runs really well, I'm guessing. And, yeah, I mean, most people are not even sure what to use a tablet for these days. That's, in my opinion, one of the reasons why I believe tablet sales aren't doing so well. But, you know, in my opinion, I believe that a tablet is something you use it's just for you. You know? Like, you don't wanna take up the big old TV. You don't wanna have something running cables all over the place. You just wanna have something just for you, and probably a nice pair of Bluetooth headphones, and you just sit in some place you enjoy, like your living room or your bed. You connect your Bluetooth headphones and you grab your tablet and you enjoy yourself. You watch your shows, maybe some Netflix, some Hulu perhaps. You know, that's it. Tablets are just like personal Wi-Fi devices, in my opinion. So that being said, a lot of the things that you do on a tablet are for media consumption. So you don't need a ton of horsepower, you don't need a ton of cores, you don't need a lot of RAM, you know? So, based on that, this is a really solid tablet, and for this price here, I mean, $80, guys, come on now. And then, yeah, $80, there ain't no way around it. Keep in mind, there will be other links to where to purchase this along with the other items in the video description. So it's not just going to be from Amazon. It's going to be some of the best links that I could find to find these products at the best prices. So, that being said, that was the Lenovo Tab 2 A7. And keep in mind, I believe that was the cheapest tablet on this list. So let's keep it moving. Let's see here. We're going in price order. Now, next on the list, and some people may know about this, but this is the LG G-Pad, and this is the V410 model, and it has 16 gigs. This is the LTE model. So what does that mean? You can actually drop a SIM in here, and you can make phone calls, or you can take it out to the car and put it in your car and do GPS turn-by-turn navigation with the data. That's what that means. So, yeah, like I've said in some of my other videos, I'm really starting to stress LTE these days because I really believe us as end users should be able to take full advantage of the products and the devices that we buy. No matter where we are, should be able to take full advantage and access whatever you need to, no matter where you are, no matter what device you have. So the same can be said of tablets. So right here, that's why I put this on the list, and it has LTE. And pretty much, if you're used to any of LG's older devices, G2, G3, G4, you're going to be used to this interface. It's pretty much LG stock interface on a nice little 7-inch form factor. Well, I wouldn't call it little, but by tablet standards, 7 inches are little. And for this price, guys, can't really pass this up. And keep in mind, this is for the LTE model. If you want to get the Wi-Fi only model, I'm sure the price would be cheaper. But why not? I figured, why not find some LTE enabled tablets? You know what I'm saying? As you can see there, it's got the Snapdragon 400 in it. So, pretty decent processor. It's got micro SD card expansion. And, all of the LG features that we've come to know and love in a tablet. So I do believe, well, don't quote me. I don't want to say anything that's not correct. So I'm not going to write a check my ass can't cash, so to speak. So I'll just leave it at that. But I do believe this is a solid tablet, and that is why I made this list. Let's keep it moving. Alright, so next on the list. Okay, let's see who's up next here. Alright. Alright. So next on the list, we have another LG tablet. Now, this is not the LTE model here, I believe. Yeah, this is just the regular one. So this is the LG V400. This is the regular model, not the Wi-Fi model. It's a little bit newer than the previous one. They made some tweaks to the interface. But, like I said, guys, whether it has LTE or not, a tablet is just a tablet. As long as you have pretty good Wi-Fi, you shouldn't really have a problem. And for this price here, I think this was what, $125. For that price, this is a really solid tablet. And if we look further on here, you can get it new or used for about $60. So let's dig in here. So there's a nice used one here for about $60. And as you can see, a lot of these guys have some nice positive ratings here. And I stress only going with people who have positive ratings of 80 or better, and always do your research on them. So that's the used section, and let's see if we go to new here. It's still lower, so you can get it brand new for about $110. Actually, let's not count that one, because that one says just launched, so we're not going to use that one. So let's see. The best one with the highest positivity rating is $130 with $5 for shipping and handling, so about $135. So, yeah. If you don't want to use Amazon, as you guys can see, they have other sellers on here, and some pretty good prices here, so why not? And, you know, it's pretty standard stuff here. Yeah, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage, running Android 5.0. You know, standard stuff. You know, with tablets, it's not so much a wow factor as it is usability. That's just my opinion. So, yeah. For that price, I think you're going to be getting a solid device here. So, let's keep it moving. Now, up next here, let me see who's next in this order. Up next here, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4, 7-inch. So, pretty much what can be said here is pretty much like a Samsung phone, but in a bigger size here. And let me see, I don't remember if this was, okay, so this one is not LTE capable here. So pretty much, and you know, standard loadout, as you can see, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage. But keep in mind, all of these tablets have micro SD card expansion. Sure, some of them aren't running the latest and greatest of Android, but it's a tablet, you know? With my Nexus 7, I must have updated it like twice. And, you know, at some point, you just want to use it. You don't even really care about the updates. As long as it can do everything that you need it to do, perfectly fine. No issues. So that being said, that was one of the reasons why, one, most of these tablets are so well priced, and two, a lot of them are in the 7-inch form factor, because I've dealt with some 10-inch tablets. They're good, and they provide a nice media experience, and with all that space you can do a lot of multitasking, but 7 inches on tablets to me is almost the perfect size. Maybe 8 or 7, but I'll do a 10. Anyways, let me stop going off on a tangent. The main reason why I included the Galaxy Tab here on this list, because Samsung has a history of really feature packing any of their devices. So you're getting pretty much a lot of Samsung's trademark features. I'm not going to say which ones because I don't have the tablet in hand and I can't remember off the top of my head what all of the feature set was. So, you know, once again, I don't want to write a check my ass can't cash, so we're going to say it at that. Leave it at that. But all in all, I do believe that this will be another solid tablet. And for that price, y'all, can't really pass it up. And then if we look a little deeper, you can see it right there. It can be had for $90. So you can either get it off top right now for, what was it, $148, or you can dig a little deeper and get it for about $90, you know? So, let's keep it moving. And the next one on this list, let's see. Okay, so got 3 more, and they're all at 150 marks, so doesn't really matter which order we go in. So up next, let's go with this one. So as y'all can see, this is another Samsung tablet. This is a Tab 3, so it's a little bit older. You know, Tab 4 is a little bit newer, but this is Tab 3. But once again, it has LTE. So you get all of your Samsung features plus LTE. I mean, enough said there. Now right there you can see it says about 164. But you see when I clicked in that I found one for 150. So that's what it's in my cart as, for 150. And let's see if we dig a little deeper here. It can be had for about $100. Let's click in and see whether that's new or used. So right there, that's used like new for $100. And then you can see he has 100% positive rating. So the only thing I don't like about this, this has to be probably Amazon, the mobile app, is that you can't see the stars rating right when you get in here. What you have to do is like click again, and then you got to go into another menu, and you can see the rating here. You can see how many people they've sold to over the past 12 months. You can see where it's coming from. In this case, it's coming from New York. And you can see approximately how long it's going to take. Now, that's pretty cool. And it also provides, let me go back here. In some cases, you'll even get a brief description of the condition of what you're buying. So that's pretty cool. Now, the thing I don't like is, though, you have to go in and then go in again. If I was doing this from my computer and y'all have seen it, it has the star rating right there, and then you only have one other menu to go into, and you can see the description there. But that's just a gripe that I have with the mobile version of Amazon. That has nothing to do with this list. So once again, I apologize for going off on a tangent, but let's keep it moving. So as you can see, this can be had for about $100, or let's find a new one here. Let's just switch it around. So $150. I believe this is the one that. Wait, no. There must be another one for $150 here. I don't see it right here. We're not going to search around. Try to keep these videos as short as possible. But as you can see, it could be had for about, the next positive one is about $153 plus $5 shipping and handling. So, y'all do the math. But all in all, I believe it's another solid tablet. And as you can see here, it's got some solid reviews. So, those things is the reason why I made this list. Now, let's move on. So, up next here, got the Nexus 7. Now, this is the newer Nexus 7, and this is refurbished. But as y'all know, my other Nexus 7 was also, I think it was used. It wasn't refurbished, but it was used like new. And it worked, no issues. So, that being said, and you know, these Nexus 7s are getting old now, so why buy it new when used will do? Oh, good Lord, that sounds like a commercial. But in a sense, that's true. Especially when you know that it's something that is very reliable, whether it's used or new. So I figured I'd go with a refurbished one this time. No issues. The upside here being that it is LTE capable. So this one should work pretty much anywhere, whether I have Wi-Fi or not. So as y'all can see, there's a little trend in this video. I'm kind of doing my best to hunt down the best price LTE products, as I mentioned earlier, I believe. But it's a Nexus 7, so, and it's the newer one, so as long as Google keeps pushing updates, you'll get updates. I don't know if, I really haven't updated the tablet at all. I don't know if the 2013s are getting Marshmallow or not. Hey, I don't know if the 2012s are getting Marshmallow or not. But even if it doesn't, you can just as easily, unlock the bootloader, flash a custom ROM, get root, all that good stuff, and then you can put Marshmallow on this guy. So even if they don't get the Marshmallow update from Google, there's still plenty of easy ways to get Marshmallow on your Nexus tablets or phones. So that being said, yeah, I think I'm going to pick this up sometime down the line. Probably it'd be nice to use this instead of picking up my phone all the time. So I might just pick this up and have it next to my bed to use when I'm done with the day. This way I don't have to keep looking at my phone screen. Put my phone down, start using my tablet. It is what it is. So, and as y'all can see, at that price, you're getting 32 gig version with LTE for $150. That is a great price. It's going to be hard pressed to find something better than that. So, that's why I made the list. Moving on. Now, this is a little funny. I know some of y'all might be like, what? That's a phone. You're right, guys. This is a phone, technically. In my eyes, this falls into tablet class. So I put this in with the tablets. So right here, this is the Blue Studio 7.0 LTE. Now, as y'all can see, it says LTE. There's a lot of versions of this. There's the Blue Studio 7.0. That one only has 3G. Then there's the 7.02, which also only has 3G. And then there's this one, the 7.0 LTE. This one has LTE because it has a, I think it has a Snapdragon processor in it. Yes, I believe that's a Snapdragon 400. And so, yeah, I mean, technically, it's a phone, but I mean, come on, guys. At that size, that's a tablet, guys. Let's not even fool ourselves. Once you go past, what's the biggest phone size I've heard in a while here? What is it? 6.5? 6.8. I think that was the Xperia Z Ultra. Once you go past that, once you go past 6.8 inches, you're pretty much in tablet territory, guys. Let's not even fool ourselves. It's a tablet. It's a tablet with mobile data connectivity. So for that reason, it made this list. And this is probably my bad, I can't even talk now. This is probably one of the newer tablets on this list. Because this is the newest version of this 7.0 here. And for that reason, guys, it made this list. I mean, I really don't have too much to say about this. Because I haven't really played with the Blue 7.0. I've done a lot of reading about it, and it seems to perform decently well, the older ones. But with these upgrades to the internals, I believe that this should really be a solid device here. Yeah. So, that being said, let's move on. Video getting kind of lengthy. Don't really want to bore you guys too much. Try to make it nice and fast and information packed. Let's keep it moving. So, let me see. That was 2. That was 3. I think I covered all of them. Did I now? Yeah, I think I covered all of them. Okay. So, yeah, that's all of them. Alright, guys, so there you have it. After doing, how long did this take me? After doing a few days of research, you know, I really dug through did a lot of reading. This is actually very tiring to dig around like this, but it's fun. I consider this fun for me. Maybe I'm just a geek. I don't know. But, you know, it's fun to do this research and put this video together for you guys. So there you have it, guys. The 7 best, in my opinion, budget performing tablets that I could find Keep in mind, guys, that the links to where to purchase these will be down in the video description. And also keep in mind that anything that gets featured on these deals videos will come to my channel eventually as soon as the funds are available. Okay, that being said, real quick before I wrap it up here, I also want to point out, if you have any problems with the links or anything of that nature, please shoot me a comment. If you have any questions about anything on my channel, please shoot me a comment. Do try to keep everything up to date as possible. I do try to answer the comments in a timely fashion. That being said, guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give it a thumbs up. It really does help. You don't know how much. If you want to see more raw, uncut content like this, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get notified as soon as new videos are available. And as always, guys, if you know anybody looking for some high quality devices at some really great prices, please share with them my channel. I'm doing this for everybody because we all deserve the best, no matter how much we have to spend. Alright, guys, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring this to a close. Y'all have a nice day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.